Indianapolis Colts.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Come on.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
29-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. Rolling to his right. A short one there, caught by Warren. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The Colts at 6-3 on the year. And they come in playing pretty well. 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
That's good for a Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
now it's Richardson. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good 1st step.
And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Falcons nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
And so we're into maneuver. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Well, he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Looking to throw, Penix. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now motion left with Mooney. They'll run with Robinson. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Now Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he goes out right around the 39. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And while all of that was going on with the sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Running left, Taylor. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator. Because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit. But facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll let one go deep for Downs. A rifles one that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Operating from the gun, Penix being chased out left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Penix working out of the gun here. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I had no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
And this will be caught by Mooney. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up second.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Go! Cougar 19! Trap 60! Trap 60! Check go!
And looking to throw, Penix. For his right side, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
And the Falcons first down.
19!
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Penix. Flushed out right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try to pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Charlie Warner, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
On the set.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
Yes, sir.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 69 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Here we go.
In motion, the tight end. They'll throw with Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 79 Bronco. 65 cat. 65 cat. Take up.
Here's Penix. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
That is caught. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts 36. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10.
Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 36. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And shedding the tackle. Oh, what a juke into space. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
To the air, Penix. That's caught left side with tight end Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts from 8 yards out. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Colts 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
He'll drop this down to Taylor. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 14.
Now Jones. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying the ballgame here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man, it's London. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And this one is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete to Mooney. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
Penix to the air once more. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Come on, set.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
For the Falcons field goal, a 48-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Here's Jones. A final shot before break. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And able to get this out to the 25. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Room past the 35. Across midfield. Darnell Mooney.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Darnell Mooney.
74 yards. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Koo for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
That's the score. Falcons 31, Colts 21.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing Jones.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
They'll get this one to Pittman. Now he's loose at the 40.
And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. From up here in the booth, looked like he started to make his cut into the middle of the field right as that ball was being released. That's how you draw it up.
Exactly how you draw it up. but you don't often get that result because that means absolute confidence from both the receiver and the quarterback to know both will be in the spot they're supposed to be. Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll check this one down to Taylor. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And now a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple of more times.
And he takes a shot on the release as this would be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Josh Downs from 10 yards out. And the Colts take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
They start on the ground with Robinson here.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Gets around him. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Seemed like they picked an extra. Time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Looking to throw, Penix.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. On the bootleg, it's Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Now he's loose again. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 75. And the Colts have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Falcons 31. Rigoberto
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's caught by the crowd. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Back to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one goes for 8 yards.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Well, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
My, maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter. It's going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts' 43-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And looking to throw, Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They are going for it. Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
On the draw, Robinson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll throw with Penix. Steps away to his left. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 18 regular, 18.
Here's Penix. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
And it's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll run the 10 to begin the drive. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
This 2nd and 4. Now Jones. That's complete to Pierce.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
Yard gain on the play. And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
It's second down.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he's got room.
219 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll work from the 36 on second and 6. They run once more with Taylor.
Now he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Let's go. 19 Tigers. Take over.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren.
And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch.
And it will be Falcon football.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
back to throw. Buying time to his left.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He's back to throw.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
At the 18-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee.
It was a pretty entertaining ball game, Charles. Had the lead changes going on in the second half, but